Ever get stuck wondering where to start with your research? I'm Katie, a librarian here at UMA, and today I'm going to show you our AI Research Assistant and how it can make things a little bit easier. Okay, let's walk through how to find it. First, we're starting at the library's website. You can find a whole wide range of helpful resources here, but today we are solely focused on our research. So we're going to start by clicking Library Search here in the middle of the page. This is your one-stop shop for searching the library's materials, physical or electronic. It's a pretty powerful tool, but for today, we are focused on our AI Research Assistant. And this is a good place to start if you don't know where to start and you need a little help. So we're going to click through here. It will prompt us to log in using our UMS credentials. So it's using your main.edu credentials to log in. Okay, voila, we are here at Primo Research Assistant. It's important to note that typically in academic research, when we're searching databases, we would discourage you from typing whole questions into the search bar. Databases do not like questions, so we typically stick with keywords there. This is not true for AI research, the AI Research Assistant. So here we can type in full questions to get what we're looking for, similar to how we would search Google or other search engines. Let's give it a try. Let's say I need to write a paper for my biology class, and my instructor is requiring that I use at least one primary source, meaning original research, not summaries or reviews. I get to choose my own topic, so naturally I will be writing about the fascinating zombie ant fungus. If you've never heard of it, it's real, and it is the fungus that inspired the writers and creators of the video game The Last of Us. Okay, so let's try this prompt. Find me a primary source article on zombie ant fungus. Okay, so here it is going to think about it before it answers. I've searched this before, so it didn't have to think very long. If you're doing a brand new search, it might have to think a little longer. Don't panic, it's just doing its thing. So a few things I notice here right away. It's given me an overview of the sources that it's found, which is helpful. So this is a nice little summary. And it's also given me the top 5 articles that it thought were the most relevant to my prompt. Okay, and I did ask specifically for articles, so that's why all of my results are articles here. Something I do notice here in my overview that would be helpful to me if I were to continue doing research on this topic is here, it gives me the scientific name for zombie ant fungus, okay, this Ophiocordyceps. This would be important if I were to continue doing research. I would jot this down somewhere and save it so that I could use that, the scientific name, in any future research as a keyword. Now, I will also point out here at the bottom, it gives us these related research questions as well. So these are suggestions from the AI, and they could be good, they could be bad. It's up to you to decide if they're relevant to you. But they might be a good thing to browse if you are trying to narrow down your research question or if you are just trying to brainstorm some new keywords to use in your research. So for this here, as with any search, especially when using AI, we want to check that our sources are credible and relevant to our topic. So here I'll also want to check that they are primary sources, since that is what my instructor is requiring. I can kind of scan through the articles and see if any of them fit those criteria. So let's say I like Article 2 here. I can click on it it'll give me an abstract, which is just a quick summary of what the article is about. While scanning this, let's see if I see any words that stand out. Yep, here we go. This study aimed to describe. Those words are a good hint to me that this is a primary source, that the authors of this article did their own research, did their own original research, they conducted their own study, and they are presenting their findings, their results. That's what I'm looking for with a primary source. So this one will work for me. I see I have a couple of options of how to access it. I can download it to my computer as a PDF. I can read the full text online in my browser. And then I also have this option here for more details. I'm going to click through there just so I can show you a couple extra things here. This is the full description of the article that you would get if you were to find it traditionally through our databases. And just a couple cool things here. There is a citation button. If you click it, you can scroll through a variety of different citation formats here. It is using AI to create these. So before copying and pasting this into your bibliography, I would suggest giving it a once-over and just double-checking that it looks the way you want it to. You could also email this to yourself or someone else. You could print it, or this little nifty guy here, you could pin this to your favorites. So if I wanted to save this for later, I don't have time to read the full thing right now, but I know later on this week or maybe next week I'm going to dig in. So I can hit this pin here, and it sends it up into my favorites. So next week or whenever I have time, I can come back, log in to UMA's catalog here, and hit the pin up here next to my name. And when I do that, all of my saved records will appear here, and I can access them very quickly and easily without having to do a whole search all over again. And lastly, before using any AI in your coursework, please check with your syllabus or your instructor to see what their policy is on using AI in their class. And remember, the UMA librarians are here to help you, so please reach out if you feel stuck. I hope you play with the AI Research Assistant. Give it a try. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy research!